Hello, Women of the Channel Leadership Network. I'm Jackie Rives, your community leader, and welcome to another Woman of the Week. Well, this week I am pretty excited to get to interview one of my amazing coworkers, and she is responsible for me finding Women of the Channel. So please welcome Doris Branscombe, account director with the Channel Company. Hi, Doris.
Hi, Jackie. Thanks for having me. I'm super excited.
I'm super excited too, and I can't wait for our community to get to know you a little better. So, we will start off with some icebreakers. Where do you live and where did you grow up, if that's different?
Currently, I live in Orange County, California, sunny SoCal, which I love. And I was born, a little known fact, I was born in Texas and moved here when I was 7 and have been here ever since. And I'm
I just
thrilled
learned
we're
something.
together. Yeah. So I have Texas in my blood, but I'm a SoCal through and through.
Awesome. Well, that explains some things. All right. What is a little known fact about you?
Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm an open book, and I know a lot of people know a lot about me. But one known fact was one time on vacation, I delivered mail to the Inuits of northern Canada in a seaplane, and it was very exciting and very cool to do. And that was an experience that I will always remember. It was really fun.
It never ceases to amaze me the things that people say. Like, I can't even predict these things, and I feel like I know you pretty well. So,
Right. I know.
I love
I'm an
that.
open book. I'm an open book. So, yes.
You are. All right, Doris, what are your strengths as a sales leader?
Well, it's very difficult for me to talk about myself, however, but I feel like I lead with a very much of a customer first mindset when I'm in sales and doing my job. I've been doing this
Mhm.
forever, and I always try to truly listen to my customers, understand their needs before, mapping back we can do to help them. I try and listen. And then it's just never about just selling something for the sake of hitting a number or selling them something quick and short and easy. But really, it's about building like meaningful, long term, grounded in trust and in value relationships. So that's what kind of I feel like makes me stand out because we all have encountered the opposite.
Yes, definitely. And I couldn't agree with you more. I know even in our conversations about your customers and things that we could do, you're very creative too in trying to fill that need. And I love that about you.
Well, thank you. I try.
Yes. All right. So, I can't wait to hear your answers to this. How do you differentiate yourself?
Gosh, that's a tough one. I mean, I think all salespeople really, want to be unique and be there and be different for their customers. And I don't know. I feel like always being customer obsessed. I'll go back to that. I truly am
Hmm.
customer obsessed. I put them first, whether it's a program that over delivers, under delivers, whatever the situation may be. I always take full ownership. I never try to, I'm all about accountability. Like, I'm not going to point the fingers at anyone on my team or whatever. I'm just really pride myself on putting, priority around ensuring the customer feels heard, valued, supported, good, bad, or indifferent, right? It doesn't,
Yeah. Yeah.
and if something isn't right, I move quickly to, make it right, whatever that might look like
Yeah. You
based on the
definitely
situation.
do. Yeah. I love it. I love your answer. And I couldn't agree with you more.
Why, thank you.
What are some characteristics you possess that makes you a great team player? I feel like a lot of these questions I could answer, but we're
I
going to
know.
go
I
with
like to
your
see if
answer.
I'm speaking truth about myself or if
You
I have
are. You are. I'm
imposter
like, yep.
syndrome. Because we all struggle with the imposter syndrome. So I'm thinking, okay,
Of
great.
course.
You'll keep me honest and
Yes.
keep me accountable. Yeah. But okay. So I've obviously been at the channel company for a hot minute, around 24, 25 years. And I just genuinely love this team. I love the company I work for. I feel like we're all one big happy family. At times we can be dysfunctional at the Thanksgiving table, but we are family and we built something special at this company. I really truly believe and live. So I think we show up for each other. You're there, big or small. It's not like that isn't in my job description. I'm not going to do it. Sorry, whatever. Just like when we come to you with many questions that we could probably figure out on our own. We're always willing to help each other, and we celebrate the small stuff, the big stuff together. We help each other learn and be better. We pull the best out of each other. We just, everything we do is at the heart of, who we are and as a family. And what we care about is the channel. We eat, breathe, sleep the channel, to channel, through channel, and all of that. So, it just, I think there's that saying, whatever you do, when you do it and you love what you do, it never feels like a job. I feel like that's why I love this team so much. And be a better team player every day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I want to do something a little bit different. I'm totally going to throw this at you. No, this wasn't planned. I've never done this.
I'm ready. Bring it.
Before, but I was listening to all of your answers and I was thinking, I went from customer of the channel company, meeting you, to now working at the channel company. And I feel like I can answer all three of those questions we just talked about in kind of a very summarized statement. And that is, you are truly a good listener and you ask a lot of questions and you seem very interested, invested in building your relationships. And while you're doing this, you're thinking of like the thing that like will connect them. And that's, as I was listening to you talk, I was thinking back at Best of Breed 2019 and us just having a conversation, me just meeting you and us talking. And then that's how you brought up Women of the Channel. And you were like, you've got to go. And it just kind of snowballed from there. And then, a couple of years later, here I am getting to work with you every day.
I know. And I love it. I do. I feel like, I think this is what the community does, right? We do a lot of connections and networking and making sure everyone is welcomed, and you do a great job of that. And then we kind of just follow your lead. And that's important to me, is like making sure that, everyone feels welcomed and there's no someone on the outside feeling like, wait, what about me? I want,
Yeah. No, you're very, very good at that, at making people feel welcomed and seen and like comfortable. Which, Best of Breed can be pretty intimidating, especially for your first time.
Yes. And a woman.
And a woman. Yes. Good point. Good point. Sure. Yes. All right, Doris, it was so good getting to know you a little bit more and getting to celebrate you as our Woman of the Week. So I thank you for sharing with all of our community.
Well, thank you for selecting me and bringing me a part of this. I'm super excited. I work for a company and a team that acknowledges us, and it's truly an honor. So thank you so much.
Community members, please comment below, give Doris high fives, share your tips and tricks. Believe me, she will comment, because these conversations were not meant to end here, so please don't let it. So until next time, have an amazing week.
Thank you. Bye.